All right, let's talk about these little things over here that I'm sure most of you see all the time. The cleanses, the claims to, burn body fat or regulate blood sugar or boosting metabolism, whatever it is. All these little cleanses, boosts, whatever, waters, they've been around forever. I remember the Master Cleanse. When I was first becoming a personal trainer. But these ones are really funny because they claim, so this one here is claiming to burn belly fat. We'll start there. So there is going to be nothing is going to be able to spot, reduce, and burn belly fat, just only your belly fat, like targeting it on that. No, it's completely false. It's not going to do that. Regulating blood sugar, there is a little bit on cinnamon doing that, but I think it's kind of funny about this particular little thing saying that it's going to regulate your blood sugar when you're having sugar in it because honey is sugar. So it doesn't make sense. So no, it's not going to do that at the cinnamon water. If that is something that you are wanting to do with cinnamon or any herbs for that matter, talk to somebody who's qualified in doing that. And the other claim that it has about boosting metabolism, I don't know how, like it would. Like I think the word like a boosting is just something that I'm not a huge fan of, as I'm sure a lot of you know this by now. We want to support our metabolism. We want to support our immune system. We don't want to boost it. Like I know, yes, like the burn belly fat, boosting metabolism. We want to lose weight. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this isn't going to do that. So don't, don't, don't get caught up in when you see things like this that are obviously like this is AI made. I mean, that's what it looks like. So yeah, no, don't believe it. Don't do it. Save your money, save your energy. I mean, if you do want to drink it, I mean, for like a tasty treat or like a little beverage, sure. Now, the claims of that little picture that I was just a little talking head on, they're all bullshit. They definitely are. So don't believe them, these cleanses, these whatever. But I do want to highlight things that lemon, honey, and cinnamon bring because there are very good qualities and components of those three things. So I do want to talk about those a little bit instead of just being like, hey, this is bullshit, don't drink it. Like if you enjoy it, if you like it, let's talk about how it could, be helpful sometimes. So lemon is really high in vitamin C. Obviously, it's a citrus fruit. And a lot of times with vitamin C, adding in sources of vitamin C with sources of non-heme or non-animal sources of iron is going to help with your absorption of iron. And I mean, it will just help with the absorption and digestion of iron in general. So having vitamin C and iron, whether it's plant or animal, it will help. It will aid in the digestion of that in your body. It also contains potassium, which is an electrolyte. Lemons contain potassium, so it's fabulous for like a like electrolyte beverage if you want to make your own for post exercise, intra exercise. Adding like a squeeze of lemon in there would be fabulous because you're getting the potassium and you're getting a little bit of the antioxidants too, which is also what they bring. And a few other, they do have vitamin B6 in them as well. So now with the honey, I mean, honey it tastes good and at the end of the day it is a source of added sugar. So if you are watching how much added sugar you are consuming in your diet, then honey is still added sugar. So if that is something, please be mindful of that as well. But honey, of course, in moderation is delicious, just like regular sugar is as well. But honey does bring a couple other things with it. It can be helpful with seasonal allergies, and especially if it's local honey. I think the Bear honey, that's a little different, that you just buy at the grocery stores and stuff. It usually doesn't pack that. It doesn't come with that the local honey will bring. It also contains a trace amount of vitamins and minerals and some antioxidants too. So overall, I think honey just tastes good, and sometimes it can be helpful for our allergies if you're buying it locally. And then last but not least, the cinnamon. So cinnamon is fabulous for digestion. I love it. It's very warming. It can be hot for some people, and depending on the amount and everything else that you are adding cinnamon in and how you are preparing it, it can be hot. So it's helpful for digestion to help to support your digestion, especially if you have something like sluggish digestion, if you're feeling really bogged down, really like if you have like bloating, gas, if you just feel like things aren't moving the way that they want to, cinnamon can help in bringing a little bit more movement and increasing your circulation and your digestive system to support those functions of a healthy digestion. It can also be helpful for colds and flu, and for pains, for aches and pains if used topically, and if sometimes it can be used internally for that as well. But it is great for circulation, whether used externally or internally as well. So those are just some very simple things that those three things do bring, if you did want to drink that little infusion of honey, lemon, and cinnamon. But it's not going to do the things. It's not going to burn the belly fat. It's not going to boost your metabolism. It's not going to help all those other things that it was saying. It is not. So I just wanted to debunk one and then also bring a little bit of good stuff into it. So you do know, it's not just, it's not just bullshit out there. There's some good things. It's just not what they're claiming. Hope it clears it up. You got more questions? You got more memes? Let me know.